Hi everyone. We're gonna do a little bit of parent and small human movement again today. And we'll just give it a moment while we get everybody on who wants to join us. Remember, it's live for 24 hours in our stories, so don't panic if you miss it now. If you've got a tiny human, you're welcome to incorporate them as much as you'd like or not. This is, hi, how are you, Helen? Hi, Katie. So this is George. George is my weighted baby. I'll use him a little bit. If you have a human that is larger than this, you are welcome to have them do this with you, or maybe they're gonna climb on you. They will add a bonus to everything, so not a problem. I'm gonna get set up and I'm gonna tell you what you'll need. We're gonna do mostly with baby not in arms, so either probably on the floor, and then we'll do some standing stuff as well that you can put baby in a carrier for, or you can just hold them. I'm gonna suggest that you have a chair or something that is nearby that you can put a hand on for a bit of balance. We're gonna be getting up off the floor at some point, so maybe near your coffee table or your sofa, something like that. So I'm just gonna grab a chair and place it in my space. And I also just wanted to say that we painted this room this weekend as the Mother's Day gift here. And it took us a very long time to come up with this particular shade of white. So I don't know if you can tell, I'll post pictures later to see. You can vote as to whether or not you can tell it was painted, A, and B, whether or not you like the shade of white. So we'll just give everybody another moment or two. Grab a chair if you've got one, or situate yourself near your coffee table or a sofa or something like that, so that you can actually use that for a little bit of weight. Hey Mom, nice to see you. And you can also grab, if you've got sensitive knees, you can also grab like a pillow or a bolster or something to kneel on. So I've got this sort of bolster pillow from the couch. You don't need anything like that, but if your knees are sensitive, you might want that. All right, we're gonna start on hands and knees. If you've got a small human, you can place them underneath you so that you're staring down at them. We're gonna make a significant amount of white noise with our mouth and with our breathing, which will help us engage through the abdominals, but it'll also maybe make your baby a little bit happier because they like that white noise and it's kind of fun for them. You can blow at the top of their head rather than into their face if you're facing them. Of course, you can always kiss baby and make faces at them all the way through. If you've got a small person, maybe they're set up right next to you, we're gonna go down onto hands and knees. And we're just gonna start by moving our spine because everybody needs a little bit of movement. So I'm gonna say hello to George here. And we're just gonna give a little arc to the spine, lift our tail feathers, lift our chest. And then take a nice exhale and just round it all up. Think of bringing your ribs and your hips closer together and getting a nice stretch. You can even squeeze your bum here and it might help get a little extra stretch in your back. And we'll do that a couple of times. Let's take an inhale as we lift our chest and our bum. And then a nice exhale as you round it back up. Let's do that again. Lengthening it out and drawing it back up. We're gonna leave our spine in a nice long spine. And you're gonna lift one foot, keep the other knee down, and you're just gonna swing this foot from side to side. So it's gonna move your thigh bone, which is great. We want that movement. And then we're gonna add a side bend. So as you swing your leg to the right, you look over the right, and you give a little squeeze to the abdominals on this side, your obliques. You also are turning your head fully, going for a nice full range of motion from side to side, giving me a little squeeze on this side and then a little squeeze on the other. And you should notice that as you squeeze the abdominals, you get a little extra stretch on the other side of your torso. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So just start by swinging your leg back and forth and getting movement in your thigh bone. You don't have to grind your knee into the floor here. You're just moving it back and forth. And then add that side bend. It doesn't have to be fast. In fact, I like it a little on the slower side so I can really concentrate on getting into the side of my body. Last set here. Ooh, I just had a little self-adjustment. in my sacrum. Good, if your wrists are feeling uncomfortable, come off your wrists. You can always roll up your mat or go to a hammer fist so that you're on your knuckles if that feels a little bit better. So we're gonna go back onto your hands and knees when you're ready. And this time we're gonna do some breathing. So you're just gonna grow a little taller, stick up those tail feathers, and then you're gonna take a breath in, let your belly fill your shirt, and then as you exhale, you're gonna pull those abdominals back up and in without changing your spine. You're gonna do that a few times, and as you exhale, you're gonna purse your lips and just blow out. As you inhale, you fill the belly, let it open up. As you exhale, draw it all back together. This is just a core activator. It's your breath and those deep stabilizers of your low back and pelvis that we're warming up here. Give that exhale and it'll give you a little more focus to the belly. Inhaling and exhaling. We're gonna keep that idea and we're gonna add a little bit of arm here. I'm just gonna move that back a little bit here. So you're gonna bend your elbows, but keep your bum way up in the air. If you've got a little person, give them a kiss. My elbows are going out to the side and I'm inhaling and then exhaling to push back up. I'm giving that same belly movement with my abdominals. They release gently and then they contract gently. Inhale down, exhale up. Now if you want that to be harder, you shift your weight further forward over baby so you're not back here and you're not trying to go to a half plank, you're just trying to get your bum up in the air and more weight forward. Try turning your fingertips in towards baby and not only pushing the floor away, but pushing your hands almost like you're trying to push them together so you feel your chest working. Most of us need a little upper body work these days because we're spending a lot of time on computers online. So just do maybe 2 more here. You should be feeling a little bit warmer. And then if you would like the bonus challenge, turn your fingertips forward, put your elbows down, and press back up. Now, if I'm way back here, it's real nice and easy, which might be where you're at today, and that's cool. Otherwise, try shifting forward a little bit more, and woo, right down the back of that arm and the tricep. Exhale to press up. Inhale. Notice that I'm not in a plank position or a half plank. I'm really focusing on my shoulder girdle, keeping my shoulder blades gently open and wide, but also my collarbone open and wide. I'm trying to do both. Working for some muscular balance of the front and back of the body. Last one like this. And then let's go back into a shell stretch or a child's pose just to release gently. All right, you can be on your hands again. You can go onto your knuckles, or you can even go down to your elbows if you'd like. We're gonna try and keep that balance between the front and back of your body, and we're gonna bring our knees a lot closer together. You're gonna lift one foot. I've got my right leg up. My inner thighs are close together. I'm not trying to be out here. And I'm trying not to move from my back. So I really don't care how high your leg is. I want you to feel like you can lift your belly, give me that same breath control, and keep your back long. And then you're gonna make circles. Ideally, those circles are as big as you can possibly give me without swinging into your arms or buckling on one arm or the other. So you're growing taller, moving that knee out and around and back in, and let's do the other way. Remember to exhale and give baby a little entertainment. It's a little bit like a 2-year-old blowing out a candle. Inhaling and exhaling to find connection to your upper body and your abs. We're gonna do that on the other side. Take a little rest if you need to. Come on back, growing taller, longer, wider. Lift that other leg without bowing your back. So see if you can lift those abs as well as lift your leg. That is the challenge. The leg goes out and around and back in. You know, they keep saying life is about balance, but really your body is all about balance. The more we find good functional balance, in theory, the better our bodies will work without pain and tension. Of course, life demands a lot of us though, right? Let's try going those legs the other way. Grow taller, try not to bend your elbows. Try not to collapse through the shoulder blades. Give me that nice exhale, last one here. And back. I'm already warm, I hope you are too. Feels good. All right, this next one should feel juicy and delicious. We're gonna be on our arms again. If you're having a hard time being on your arms, you can be on an elevated surface. Just put your elbows there. Totally fair. We're gonna extend one leg. I'm just gonna get rid of that. One leg right out to the back. So let's see if you can see my leg. All right, so we're gonna go right to the back. And there's nothing specific about this necessarily. You're gonna take your ankle and you're gonna put your heel down on the outside and then on the inside. And for some of you, you might feel that all the way up into your hip and low back. You're gonna let your torso very gently roll with it. That's it. And then we're gonna go forward and back. So we're gonna go heel, presses back into a calf stretch, flip over the front of the toes and stretch out the front of your ankle and shin. So the calf stretch, most of us will probably feel right away. You might not feel that stretch across the front of your shin. That's okay. And then we're gonna make circles. We're gonna try and go all the way around, hitting each of those points. My ankles are cracking a little bit, but it feels good. It feels juicy. Let's go the other direction, around and around in the other direction. That's it. And then bring that back, take a breath, give baby a kiss, a tickle, say hello to your cat, and then we take that other leg out and we go in and out. So for me, when I rotate my heel out, I feel that along the side of my leg a little bit, all the way up to my hip, not so much to the inside. Actually, even when I go to the inside, I feel it on the outside of my hip a bit. So we're gonna go forward and back now. Just allow movement to happen in the ankle and through the muscles and see how your body responds. We're gonna turn this into a circle all the way around. You know, that song that we learned as kids, the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone and all that. It's true, everything is connected, and what we do in our ankles and our feet, go the other direction with your circles, has a direct impact all the way up to our head. So think of this as really good work for your shoulders too. So come on back, and if it's available to you, you're gonna tuck your toes under and send your bum up, and you're just gonna go into a downward dog and stretch out those calves. They should feel kind of juicy and move fairly easily now. You can walk your hands and feet closer together. Just bend and stretch a couple of times there, maybe getting a little extra stretch into the legs. Let your head fall, and then we're gonna come back down onto our knees, but this time we're gonna have no hands. So if you've got a small person and they've got good head control, you can add them to this. So we're gonna go onto your knees, and I'm having my spotter over here, my chair, and I'm gonna bring one knee up. I've got baby on my knee. I'm gonna grow taller. Even if you don't have a baby on your knee, you're just gonna bounce your foot. So just a bounce. How's that, baby? You like that? Grow taller here. Keep bouncing, baby. Squeeze your bum and open up the front of this hip a little more. You might feel a bit of a stretch on the front of your hip. You're gonna take a breath with your same arm as the leg that's down and reach it up, and then take a little side bend. Of course, if you can't let go of baby, you just side bend a little bit. Come on back up. You can tuck those back toes under. This is where you might want that chair. You're gonna lunge forward a little bit and give me the intention of getting up, but don't actually get up. Exhale, go to get up. If your knees are sensitive, just give me less. You don't have to make it hurt. You're just giving me the intention of, oh, I'm gonna get up. You should feel your belly and a little bit of leg, maybe two more. Exhale, almost up, and exhale, almost up, and come back down. Same thing on the other side. So you're gonna switch knees. Baby goes to the other foot or the other knee, and we bounce. So you can just bounce and grow taller if you don't have a small person to put on your knee. If you have a very tall, big toddler, or your small person is not so small, this might be a lot more work. You're gonna squeeze your bum, tuck it under, and open up the front of your hip. So for me, that's my left hip. I'm trying to get a little stretch on. And then if your arm is free, you can reach that left arm up, left leg is down, and you take a little side bend just to feel that extra stretch. And then you're gonna give me the intention of getting up. You can have a hand here. Exhale, almost up. Exhale, shh. Give me that good exhale, shh. Just giving me the intention, shh. Last one. And then you'll notice if you just decide to get up, it's a lot easier to just get up if you don't think about it. So it was work when we put the intention into it, a little less work after. So let's get rid of our toys, put them off to the side so we've got a little extra room. And we're gonna start with a march in our standing. So your feet should feel good. You should feel like they're kind of supple. You are gonna hold baby, if you're holding a baby, on the side that you don't typically hold them. So I always hold my babies on the left, I like that. So I'm gonna hold this baby on the right, and baby might not like it either. You do you. The arm that's free, you're gonna take it out to the side if it is free. You're gonna try and get those legs as high as you can without baby getting in the way. Easy shoulders, arm is gonna come in and out, in and out. So we're just doing a simple forward and out. Now, if you are feeling gung-ho today, you are more than welcome to add hand weights to this. You will feel it. All right, instead of going forward, you're gonna take your arm up. Reach and down, reach and down. That's it. Now, if you are game for more work, you can join me and a number of other instructors that teach at Retrofit Pilates for Cardio Core. It's a really good heart pumping workout. It doesn't take into consideration that you have a small person with you, but you could arrange to either entertain them while you're doing this, or maybe they would like watching you do it, who knows? Anyway, that's tonight at 5 o'clock. I am teaching Cardio Core, but you can also join us at other times that it's available. And some other less intense workouts that you might enjoy are strong spines and restorative. Let's get back on the beat. Out and in, there we go. All three of those classes would be a lot of fun for you if you are looking for something heart pumping or you're looking for something to make your body feel delicious. If you are already a Pilates aficionado, join us for any of our classes. All right, let's switch this. Up and down again. Up and down. Keep breathing. Out and in. Out. Last two. Out and in. We're gonna switch all of this. Bring it down, switch baby to the other side, keep that marching going. So in theory, this is the side they like to be on, right? Here we go with the other side. Arm goes out, shoulders go down. We go in and out, in and out. Try to have easy neck, shoulders, and face. In and out, in and out, in. Let's go for 4 more like this. And then we'll go overhead, 2 more, in and out. In, up, overhead, reach, and down, up, and down. A few more, up, and down. Let's go, maybe 4 more here. 1, and out. 2, get those knees up, get that heart pumping. Let's go back in front for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up top. Last 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep marching for a moment. Make baby happy. Did you know the bum pat is one of baby's most favorite things? To this day, my 5-year-old loves having her butt patted. Patted? Is that a word? Pat. All right, slow this down and make this a press over on the ball of the foot. Think of your head reaching the ceiling and lengthening through your spine so you feel long through the back of your body. Start to slow your breath down. Make noise again. Inhale. Exhale. I'll bet you if you use Pilates breath at bedtime, it might help. Who knows? Inhale and exhale. Give yourself a couple of circles around in one direction and then a few circles in the other direction. Just taking a couple of breaths here. And then if you have it available to you, scrunch your shoulders up and drop it back down. Do that again, scrunch them up and drop them back down. One more time, scrunch and down. And that's where we'll leave our little movement break for today, with or without your small people. Remember, it's on for 24 hours, so you can always come back and do the whole thing if you want at another time. It's just a nice break for anybody, but if you want to incorporate a small person, that is how you might do it. All right, I hope you all have a great day. Feel free to leave me questions. Oh, hi. You're welcome. And I'll see you all soon. If you're joining us for classes today at Retrofit, there's a Strong Spines class actually going on right now. And later today at 5 o'clock, I'm doing our cardio core class. We have an unlimited pass right now for $99, so you can always grab that and join us for over 26 classes a week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. How do I turn this off? That would be the next question.